So now we're going to remember that we finished up the extraction lab, and you have in fact hopefully answered the questions on the back of this. If you have to keep going back and watching the video, or if you need to find other videos, pretty much the extraction from any fruit or vegetable or even snack food is the same. So it's the same idea for everything. Once you're done from the video, you're going to answer these questions. Do you think this process was an easy process? Did it surprise you what you got to see? What came out of this? And then what other kinds of things can DNA be extracted from? Don't forget, DNA is in the nucleus of every cell. What kinds of things are made of cells? So once you finish that, again, tuck it away into your red file folder for the moment. Just behind all of these half sheets of pink paper is a guide for making a children's story. This is going to be due for everyone on April 8th. This is what you will do from now until April 8th. You are going to be, at the end of the day, April 8th, you're going to be working through a children's story. So it is going to be geared at children who are in grades 3 to 5. So it's that like 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old kind of aged kids. And there are some points that you need to make in your story. And your story itself has to be 10 total pages long. It has to have an illustration on each page. They should be in color. Address the needs of the audience means that it's written for kids that would be able to understand it. You can be creative. You can make it any size, any layout. You can use pop-ups. So by this we mean you can make it by hand, and then you would have to take pictures of it and upload it to Classroom. You could make it in slides. You could make and then share it with us. You can make it in, or actually put it on Classroom as well. Share to Classroom, right? You could make it in any format that you want to create this book, and then you are going to submit it to us by April 8th. So your due date will be 4/8/2020. Okay. The next page behind this one is a page of vocabulary. You are going to need to hopefully shoot for at least 10 words. 12 words. Sorry, at least 12 words. So there's a list here. There are more than 12 things. So you can go through and be like, oh, DNA, I know that. It's a double helix. Oh, the double helix, that's the shape of a DNA molecule. So you are going to be identifying each of these words, and this will be called the glossary. And it will be the glossary for your story, probably the last page of your story. And then you have a rubric for your story. So you need to give it a title. Your name is the author. And then you start. I need a title page. Please, please, please be aware that the best column here is the last one. This will give you 4 points per each of the categories. So you certainly want to try for this. So your title page should be clear, concise, and have a nice little lead into the story. It should also include your title and your name. And then it will go through and you're searching in each of these categories. For the procedure, you are basically going back to the video and how was it for you? Like tell what happened, tell what they needed to do within your story itself. 10 illustrations in color. You draw a conclusion. Make sure that this is for 3rd to 5th graders. So you don't necessarily want to use super big words and things. You want to make it understandable. If you have a younger sibling at home, read them the story and see if it makes sense to them. And then how pretty is it? And is your grammar right? And does it make sense? Does it have a good flow? The glossary of terms, we gave you a list to work from. 12 to 15 will give you 4 points. And then how creative are you? So this will be due by the end of the day on April 8th. We're not going to be doing a lot more information for you. We're putting this all on April 1st. We're posting all of this for you for the entire, or April 2nd, I believe, sorry, for the entire day. And then you can just go through and checklist yourself. Check off a few things every day until you get closer to the end and make sure you're staying on track. You will have a question of the day 4 out of the 5 days of the week. and they will still be due by the end of the week. Hope this helps. If you have questions, be in touch with us. Have a good day.